Welcome back to Wellness Lenses. Today we're going to talk about the interesting topic of attractiveness and look at 3 simple habits that can make a person less appealing right away. Even if you don't believe it, if you take care of these 3 things, you can open up a whole new level of charm and make people fall in love with you. We all know that the first impressions are the most important ones. They can either make or break a possible relationship. So, let's say you meet someone who just seems to push you away without realizing it. Well, we're here to tell you what they may be doing wrong. So, are you ready to change yourself and find out what makes you truly attractive? By changing these 3 simple but powerful habits, you can become a magnet for positive connections and build a life full of important relationships. Get ready, because we're about to start an amazing trip of self-discovery and growth. So let's get right to it and find out what makes ourselves irresistibly attractive. Habit 1. Negativity. Let's talk about criticism, which is the best way to turn people off. We've all met someone who can't stop complaining or focusing on problems instead of finding answers. See, bad things have a way of sneaking into every part of our lives, whether it's always complaining about small things that bother you or always finding problems in other people. These habits can put up an invisible wall between you and people you could connect with. But don't worry, I have your back. We're going to tell you more about this bad habit and show you how to get rid of it. Now here's the truth. Happiness spreads. People are drawn to you like a magnet when you have a positive mood. So how can we fight against the negative and become the bright lights? Well, the first step is to be aware. Take a moment to think about what you've said. Are those things mostly bad or mostly positive? One great way to deal with bad thoughts is to reframe them and train our brains to focus on solutions instead of problems. By changing how we look at difficult events, we can turn them into chances to grow and learn. It's all about having a glass half full attitude and spreading that happiness to others. Oh, and here's one more secret. Watch what words you use. Words have a lot of power. They can bring people up or bring them down. Choose to be kind, supportive, and thankful in your encounters. You'll be surprised by how it changes the relationships you make and how attractive you seem in general. Now, getting out of the habit of being negative doesn't happen fast. It takes time and work. But trust me when I say that the results are well worth it. As you work on having a happy attitude, you'll notice that your attractiveness goes through the roof. People are drawn to people who are happy, upbeat, and excited about life. So, let's stop letting bad things hold you back. Embrace the power of being positive, and your charm and attractiveness will soar to new heights. Habit 2. Lack of boundaries. Let's talk about the habit of not setting limits and how it can make you less attractive. Imagine saying yes to everyone all the time, taking on more than you can handle, and ignoring your own needs in the process. Even though it may seem nice, it can hurt your health and the way other people see you. Setting healthy limits is important for keeping relationships healthy and for keeping your own mental and emotional health in good shape. It's about making your limits clear and letting people know what they are. So, let's talk about some things you can do to set and keep good boundaries. First and foremost, you need to know what your desires and top priorities are. Take some time to think about yourself and figure out what's really important to you. What are your values? Where do you stop? When you know what your own limits are, it's easier to tell people what they are. Next, work on being forceful. Be sure to say what you think, how you feel, and what you can't do. It's okay to say no to something that goes against your beliefs or doesn't help you. Remember that setting limits is not selfish. It's a way to take care of yourself and show respect for yourself. Another important part of setting limits is learning to put your own needs first. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. Self-care should be a top priority. Make time for things that make you feel good and help you recharge. And learn to say yes to yourself when it fits with your wants and values. Also, spend time with people who know how to accept your limits. Respect and understanding are the building blocks of healthy interactions. If someone regularly doesn't respect your limits or tries to get you to give up your values, you may need to reevaluate the relationship and set firmer limits or end it if necessary. Last, be consistent with how you enforce your rules. it's important to stick to the rules you've set for yourself. This shows how much you care about your own health and shows how much you respect yourself. Remember that your limits are there to keep you safe and give you power. By setting and keeping healthy limits, you not only make yourself more attractive, but you also lay the groundwork for healthy, happy relationships. When you put your own well-being first and let people know what your limits are, you attract people who like and value you for who you are. Habit 3. Lack of confidence. Now let's learn more about the fascinating world of confidence and how it plays a big part in how attractive we are as a whole. Imagine you are in a room full of people and there's one person who stands out and makes you feel good about yourself. It's like they have an air that makes people want to be near them. Well, it's time for you to give yourself the same amount of confidence. Confidence is like a talent that can make you look better right away. It's about being proud of who you are, accepting what makes you special, and shining from the inside out. So, let's get rid of our worries and step into our real strength. Self-acceptance is the most important thing to do first. Accept your strengths, be proud of your successes, and give up the idea of being perfect. You are worthy of love and respect, just the way you are. Celebrate what makes you special and accept your flaws, because they are a part of what makes you beautiful. Now, let's talk about how people use their bodies. Our body language can say a lot. Stand tall, keep a good stance, and look people in the eyes. These small changes can give you quick confidence and make you seem friendlier and more interesting. Also, it's important to shut down that inner judge. We all have that little voice in our heads that puts us down and makes us doubt our skills. But here's the secret. You have the power to change those negative thoughts and replace them with positive statements. If you love and care for yourself, your confidence will soar. Getting out of your safe zone is another important part of being confident. Growth and being sure of yourself go together. Try new things, take advantage of exciting chances, and be open to what you don't know. The more you step out of your safe zone, the stronger your confidence muscle gets. Lastly, find a group of people who will help you. Find relationships that make you feel good, help you grow, and enjoy your successes. When people around you believe in you, it's easier to believe in yourself and show how confident you are. So, let's get rid of our worries, celebrate what makes us different, and step into our power. Confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being yourself and showing the world what a great person you are. Remember that you are worth it, that you deserve it, and that you are very interesting. So there you go. We've looked at the bad habits that can hurt our charm and attractiveness without us even realizing it. But don't worry. With knowledge and the tools we've talked about today, you have the power to break free from these things that kill your charm and show people the real you. Also keep in mind that it's all about making good habits, loving yourself, and becoming the best version of yourself. By getting rid of negativity, building confidence, and setting healthy boundaries, you'll give off an aura that makes people want to be around you. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this amazing trip. I hope that these ideas and tips helped you see how attractive you really are. Remember that you have the power to change your habits and show charm. If you liked this video and thought the information was helpful, click the like button below. Your help means a lot to me, and it also helps this channel grow. Please leave a comment below, and let's start a conversation and talk about the things we do that makes us less attractive and how we can change them. And if you haven't already, make sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from our interesting community. Join us on this journey of self-improvement, freedom, and making connections that matter. Don't be afraid to show this video to someone who could learn something from it. Let's share good vibes and help other people bring out their irresistible charm. Again, thank you for being here. Your help and participation mean a lot to me. Until we talk again, keep shining, keep being who you really are, and keep living your most interesting life.